Hi, Omegamon here again. I am back with another Digimon card game deck profile. So this time I'm showing my new version of my Omegamon/Omnimon deck. I think it's pretty good, but it's getting a little bit outdated now, and also don't have Alter S in this deck. But it's definitely going to probably change in the future as well. So guys, let's go over the deck. First, Tritamas. So I'm using four of the PT5 Coromons because I think it's pretty good because it gives you some extra draws. In the main deck, so I'm using 4 of the PT22 Agumons. I think it's pretty good because that's the end of turn inheritable to Chograss in the end of the turn, and it has a cycling ability as well. Then I'm using 4 of the P22 Agumons. It also has that inherited end of turn ability, and also it is basically like a search for a deck. Then I'm using 2 of the P17 Agumons. I think it's still pretty good for the end of turn ability. Pretty nice. And the same with the P17 couple ones. I think they are pretty good as well. Then I'm still using 2 of the EX4 black ones. I think it's pretty good to get your pieces potentially, but the downside is that you have to put them back to the top of the deck, which can be kind of a downside sometimes. And then of course I'm using that EX4 black ones as well, for the same reason basically. That was the level 3s, and now I'm using some of the level 4s as well. So I'm using 2 of the P23 Greymons. I think it's pretty good for this deck because they allow you to basically play Nokia or Gowan with 2 less cost. Definitely pretty nice. Then I'm using 2 of the P23 Coromons as well, pretty much for the same reason as P23 Greymons. Then I'm not using any level 5s in this deck because this deck still doesn't have a complete evolution line. So the level 6s I'm still using 4 of the PT17 Greymons. I think they are still pretty much best ones to use because the P22 ones, I think I tried focusing on them more, but it just didn't work out, and the ability to just play it and then go off is just too good. And then of course I'm using the 2 of the PD22 Wargreymons, definitely still very good, but of course you already need more pieces for to combo with this card for sure, but it's still definitely really amazing. Then of course I'm using the 4 of the P17 Metal Coromons, still of course really amazing, and also of course using the 2 of the PD22 Metal Coromons as well, definitely pretty good. Then of course the main win conditions for the deck, the level 7s. Also using the 4 of the PD22 Omegamons/Omnimons. I think it's definitely very nice. It's basically the primary, I guess, win condition in this deck. I don't have Alter S because it's too expensive for me and all that, and no Alter Bs either right now. So I think it's definitely very nice. And then I'm still using the 2 of the P17 Omegamon/Omnimon Aces. They still can be very clutch in some situations. The tamers and options. So I'm using 4 of the P22 Nokia Cerements, definitely one of the best cards in the deck for sure. I'm still using the 4 of the P17 Taichi Yamatos, definitely still really amazing as well in this deck. Then I'm using 2 of the Miraculous Ultimate or Mega Knight, definitely still really amazing for this deck. I might even run 4 of this card, potentially, I'm not sure. Then the last 2 cards in the deck are 2 of the Wisteria Memory Boost. Because I think it's pretty good in this deck. So this was my current Omegamon/Omnimon deck. I think this deck will definitely evolve in the future potentially. I'm not really sure what I will do with it yet. It's getting a little bit outdated and getting power crept as well. But definitely still my absolute favorite deck basically. So I hope you enjoyed this Digimon card game deck profile. For now, goodbye and Omegamon out.